Okay. Ignore my gross hair. Ignore the fact that I'm breaking out. But it's time for a BookTube Newbie tag. And this right here, this little menace to society, is Darcy. Hi, Darcy. Okay, so the first question in this tag is, why did you start this channel? I have my iPad again, so I'll just cover up Darcy with my iPad. See? I can cover up. But you love the dog content, so I won't. Anyway, I wanted to start this YouTube channel, and I've wanted to do it for a few years now, and I just wanted it to be an outlet to talk about books and find a little community where we can just talk about books and encourage each other and be able to share our opinions about books, whether they're controversial opinions or the popular opinion about a book. Love a book, hate a book, we're in this together. So the second question is, what's something fun and unique you can bring to BookTube? And I think that my perspective is different because as a conservative Christian, that my politics are different, and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it affects the way I read books. It affects the way I review books. It affects my perspective on some things. Question number 3. What are you most excited about? I promise I know how to read. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm excited to make new friends that I don't have to talk to in real life. I am as introverted as they come, and we can talk about books or dogs or both, and that's really how you just get me talking about things, get me to open up. So that's fun. Why do you love reading? It's an escape from the real world where I get to ignore all my adult responsibilities, and really it's me getting to read about other people's drama while ignoring all the drama in my life. You are very well behaved. Thank you for being well behaved while I'm recording. Question number 5. What book or series got you into reading? You know, I've been reading for a long time, so I couldn't really tell you what really got me into reading, but when I had my reading resurgence while I was in high school, it was definitely a book called This Song Will Save Your Life by Leela Sales. I think that's the author. I have not looked up this book in so long, and honestly, while I was making notes for the answers to these questions on how I would answer them, I hadn't really thought about this book, but this book changed my life when I was in high school and really got me back into reading. Question number 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Really, there's only one question I would ask, and that would be, how do you keep coming up with new and creative ideas for your channel so people don't get bored and people don't just leave? Question number 7. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel would be the hardest to overcome? Being consistent is honestly my biggest struggle with ADHD. It's hard for me to carve out a chunk of time to film or edit or anything. I'll just keep putting it off until I literally can't anymore. That's why I'm sitting here filming on the day I'm going to upload this. And doing it in my bedroom floor with my phone as the recording device in the bookshelf. So being consistent and also just finding new ideas to put out there and overcoming my own insecurities. Like, I still question when I'm uploading, after I've uploaded and I've gotten a response. I still question, like, is this stuff people actually want to see? Do I really need to be uploading this? It's scary to be out here like this. It's scary to even think about it. I mean, I guess it gets better with time. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Question number 8. When did you start reading? I've been reading as long as I remember. I don't really remember when I started reading. But I was talking about having that resurgence of reading in high school. That was, I think, my freshman or sophomore year of high school, when I found this book on the new releases shelf in our school library, and I was like, hey, I want to read this. So I read it, and that's when I started getting back into reading. Where do you read? So I have a chair in our living room that's by the window, and it's either there or on the couch, or it's in bed on my phone at night. Last question is, what kind of books do you read? So the past few years I've been tracking genres and stuff of what I read, and my top 3 genres for the past few years have been mystery, thriller, romance, and nonfiction. And I'd say that pretty well sums up what I read. Occasionally there's something else thrown in there, but those would be the main 3 genres I read. I'm hoping to branch out some more, but when you find something that works for you and it's just what you read, and you go through these little phases of time where you want to read one genre and then you want to read another, it's weird trying to force yourself out of your comfort zone and to try to read something you don't usually read. That's my BookTuber Newbie tag. My BookTube Newbie tag. Why is that so hard to say? Darcy, can you be a lady while I am trying to film? That'd be great. You were so nice until now. Say hello. Say hello to the fans.